I am Madam Gracious Kanzeni from Educare, Tanzania. Warmly welcome in our best media, Educare TZ, so as we can discuss our A-level tutorials. And here, my student, we have our chemistry subject and our class level is Form 5. So we are proceeding with the general chemistry, and we are in the second topic, which is all about the chemical bonding, And my students, today we are going to proceed with the concept of the hydrogen gas, hydrogen bond, and we are going to look on the properties of hydrogen bond. I can remind you in the previous session, we tried to look on the types of hydrogen bond. Tukaona kuna intramolecular hydrogen bond and intermolecular hydrogen bond. But also, we tried to look on the issue of the intermolecular hydrogen bond as well as the intramolecular hydrogen bond. Tukaona maana zake, tukaona mifano yake, and so forth. Okay, so today we are going to look on the issue of the properties of hydrogen gas. Properties, I'm very sorry, not hydrogen gas, hydrogen bond. Properties of hydrogen bond. So here, when we talk about the properties, simply we are talking about the characteristic of this bond, which is formed by the properties of hydrogen. Okay, so we can see that the hydrogen bond is a form of covalent bond. Kwamba hii hydrogen bond is form of covalent bond. Why we say it's form of covalent bond? You can see that it involves the force of attraction between the most electronegative atom only with the hydrogen. And sometimes you can see that hydrogen anakuwa na zile pelikuli ya characteristic, anaweza act as the metal and sometimes as a non-metal. That's why hata kwenye complex kwenye group kule yupo amehang to somewhere, hayupo specific. So hydrogen bond is a form of covalent bond. However, due to its nature, it has a characteristic which differentiates it from a normal covalent bond. Sasa sawa, tumesema kwamba hydrogen bond ni form of covalent bond, lakini kulingana na sifa zake inaipelekea hydrogen bond kuwa tofauti na ile normal covalent bond. Ambapo hapo kwenye normal covalent bond we are talking about non-polar covalent bond. So due to its characteristic, it tends to differentiate this bond from the normal covalent bond. So after that simple introduction, now we can start to look the properties of hydrogen bond. As here you see, the following are the properties of hydrogen bond. Okay, the first one is hydrogen bond. It's about 3 to 10 kilocalories per mole. Is a weaker bond than a covalent bond, which is about 50 up to 100 kilocalories per mole, but it is stronger than van der Waals forces. Ambapo hii van der Waals forces is about 1 kilocalories per mole. Sasa hapa anaongelea kuhusiana na hii bond strength au ule uimara wa bonds. Sasa you can see that hydrogen bond yenyewe it range from 3 to 10. Lakini pale ambapo unafanyia comparison with the covalent bond, you can see that yenyewe inaenda 50 mpaka 100 kilocalories per mole. So you can see that it is very weaker. The hydrogen bond is a weaker bond than a covalent bond. But once we compare it with the van der Waals, you can see that it is very, very stronger compared to the van der Waals force, because this van der Waals force, its bond, you can see that it's about 1 kilocalories per mole. Wakati huyu hydrogen bond anaenda kuanzia kwenye 3 mpaka 10. Sasa utaona hiyo difference iliyopo hapo. So you can see that once you make a comparison between hydrogen bond and van der Waals force, you can see that the hydrogen bond is very, very stronger. Very, very stronger. Lakini ukifanyia comparison na covalent bond ambayo ni ile normal, ukiachana na yenyewe ambayo ina hizo peculiar characteristics zake au properties zake, utaona kwamba yenyewe inakuwa ni very weaker. It is very weaker. You can see it range from 3 to 10, lakini ile covalent bond yenyewe ina range from 50 to 100 kilocalorie per mole. So ukifanya comparison hapo utaona yenyewe ni very very weaker. So that's the first properties which differentiate this hydrogen bond as a form of covalent bond from the normal covalent bond. But another point or another characteristic which differentiates this hydrogen bond from the other normal covalent bond is in the formation of hydrogen bond, the electron pair is not shared, hence different from covalent bond. You have to note this. Remember, kule kwenye hydrogen bond tuliona ile relationship inavyotokea. Tuliona how do those atoms with the highly electronegative, ambapo sometime at least zinakuwa na one pair of electron zinavyotake part katika reaction. So simply here tunapokuja kwenye hizi property tunakuja kuona kwamba the formation of hydrogen bond, the electron pair is not shared. So no sharing of the electron paired. Zile electron ambazo zipo paired, they are not shared, hence different from covalent bond. Kwa hiyo huu tofauti ambao unatokea kulingana na hii process ya sharing of the paired electron, ambapo katika hydrogen bond hakitokei hicho kitu. That's why tunasema kwamba these are the properties or unique features for this hydrogen bond. But another one is a typical hydrogen bond is linear. Sasa hizi linear tutaenda kusoma vizuri wakati ambapo tunasoma zile geometry. Soon as possible tutasoma kuhusiana na hizo geometry, kwamba tukiongelea kuhusiana na linear kuna planar, trigonal, tetrahedral, zipo shape tofauti tofauti. Kwa hiyo utaona kwamba a typical hydrogen bond is linear but angular in solid such as ice. Sasa hapa kuna exceptionality. Mfano unaona kwamba most of the hydrogen bond compounds au zile molecules zake ambazo zitakuwa formed based on the hydrogen bond obviously will be linear, au tunaambiwa kwamba mostly ni nini? Ni linear. Lakini you can see but angular in solid such as ice. Lakini tunapokuja kwenye ile ice, kumbuka ice ile ni water molecule ambayo imekuwa converted, ilikuwa ni maji ya kawaida lakini yakawa katika nini? Yakawa katika barafu. Then yakawa katika state of matter which is solid. Therefore baada ya kuwa katika solid, maana kwamba ile ita exhibit features zake za kipekee. So here you can see that the hydrogen bond itakuwa ina exist mule kwenye ice, but will be obvious angular. It will be obvious angular. Kwa hiyo obvious hydrogen bond is angular in solid compounds, for instance the ice. But typical the hydrogen bond is linear. Kwa hiyo nataka ujue hizi expressionality. Hii ice concept tutaenda kuiona zaidi, hii concept yake ya jinsi ambavyo hydrogen bond inakuwa formed through the ice, wakati tunaangalia effect za hii concept of the hydrogen bond. But another one is another feature or another property of this hydrogen bond is the strength of hydrogen bond depend on the electronegativity of the atom at which a hydrogen atom is attached with the covalent bond. Kwamba another properties ni kwamba strength of the hydrogen bond. When we talk about the strength of the hydrogen bond here, you can see that it inategemea the factor of electronegativity. So the strength of the hydrogen bond depend on the electronegativity of the atom to which hydrogen atom is attached with the covalent bond. Kwa hiyo factor yake kuu ambayo inapelekea ile strength ya hii hydrogen bond is the issue of the factor of electronegativity which is of the atom at which hydrogen atom is bonded towards it. Na always hydrogen atom inakuwa ina bond na ile atom ambayo ni highly electronegativity. That's why this is the main factor or is the main factor for the strength of the hydrogen bond. Kwa hiyo tuna consider the issue for electronegativity of the atom. So if the electronegativity of the atom increase, the strength of the hydrogen bond increase, as you see. Kwa hiyo kuna ile increasing proportion, huyu akiongezeka na huyu anaongezeka. Kwa hiyo as long as the hydrogen bond strength increase, mean that there is the increase in the electronegativity of the atom which is attached to the hydrogen atom. So that is all about. So my students, these are the mainly properties of the hydrogen bond. So, and this is our first session. I would like to say thank you, and now welcome in our second session of our discussion.